Okay, yay. Well, welcome everybody. I am so excited to be inviting you to learn a little bit more about a mission that we are all on together to inspire healthy living around the world. My name is April, and I am so glad that you're joining us. For the first few minutes, we're going to talk about health and how we are, as a community, offering solutions and changing lives through initiatives. After that, we will share with you about a wonderful company that is inspiring healthy living around the world. So thank you for joining us. And I'm going to go ahead and play this. Hopefully that's good. Get rid of my mouse though, so hopefully I don't move that around in the wrong way. Oops, way too far. Okay, forgive me as I escape on this. I am not going to share my screen because I'm working on a borrowed computer, so technical difficulties, but we're going to just go like this so I can get to the right slides. Does that work? Everyone see that okay? Okay, awesome. So myself, alongside Jessica, Andrea, and thousands of others are working around the world to be a part of a healthy living movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. We are offering people simple solutions to take their health back. We have a website that offers free cookbooks, educational webinars, a kids program, Juice Plus, and the Shred 10 program. This is really exciting. I'm thrilled to be sharing more about this with you. So first thing to understand is that we all know fruits and vegetables are good for us, but we don't really know how good they are for us and why. So we need to be eating about 7 to 13 servings every day, but unfortunately, almost no one does that. Actually, the average is like 2.5 servings, which is a far cry. And there are actually some people that say 9 to 13 is the current recommendation. And then if you're an athlete, it's 16 to 18. So it's a lot. And we really need to be bridging the gap. And that's definitely something where Juice Plus can help us bridge that nutritional gap. And I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about my story around that in a second. But first, our products fill this fruit and vegetable nutritional gap in a couple of different ways. So Juice Plus is the simplest way to add nutrition from over 50 fruits and vegetables. It's concentrated nutrition. So there's a couple of different products. First, we have these capsules. They're amazing. It's fruits, vegetables, and berries. And I'm going to grab my bottle of berries so you can see. We have a plant-based omega, a complete shake and bars, and a tower garden. And so this is the bottle of capsules. And I love, you're going to hear in a second, there's no child-proof cap. This is food. Okay, we also have a program called the Shred 10, and you can kind of see some of these different, the packages that we have. So we have gummies, this is the complete shake, we have the bars, and this incredible tower garden, black thumb proof. I'm a testament and proof to that because I have 4 that are gorgeous. I love the Shred 10 program because this is actually guidelines for people that really need guidelines. And sometimes in our busy life, we don't even know where to start. So we'll tell you a little bit more about, whoever invited you can tell you more about that as well. But back to our nutritional products. So Juice Plus is unique in 3 ways. First of all, it's food. It's not a vitamin. And like I showed you, they've got that top off top. It has a nutrition label. You can see, hopefully not very big there. It's not a vitamin. It doesn't have a supplement label, and it's the same label that you would see on a bag of broccoli or frozen spinach in the grocery store, and the government considers this food. Second, it is NSF tested, and that's a big deal right there. You see the NSF mark. It's a private company that certifies Juice Plus products to be pure, and what is on the label is in the product, and that there's nothing else in the product like molds, pesticides, bacteria, stimulants, and more. There's no warning label. Like I said, on Juice Plus, it's safe for people of all ages, including pregnant and nursing mothers, which is a big deal, children and elderly, and even professional athletes. And I love that because we actually, we need to be, making sure what we're buying and putting in our bodies aren't adding to our toxic load. We have enough of that in our environment, in our houses, and in packaged foods. So I'm so thankful that Juice Plus has NSF certification. And then third, Juice Plus is the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world with nearly 40 published studies. And I want to tell you a little bit more about that because this is really important to understand. So Juice Plus is set apart from all other nutritional, and I think I might have skipped a slide there, guys. Sorry. There's the 3. Okay. from all other nutritional products because of this research. This is original clinical research that has been taking place all over the world and over a bunch of different countries over 20 years. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied tonight for some reason. From well-known research institutions that have studied it and on people taking Juice Plus in their bodies. These are double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized, peer-reviewed, and published, which is a big deal. A lot of companies will say we have research, but it's borrowed research, like vitamin C is good for you, and there's vitamin C in our product. This is original research where Juice Plus is compared to a placebo. And then, we look at very, very measurable clinical markers. So it's the gold standard of research. And then I'm really excited to share a little bit more about this with you, the Global Children's Health Study. So children can get Juice Plus for free. Sorry, that was a little cut off. Through the Children's Health Study, between the ages of 4 and even college age, they can receive their Juice Plus for free for up to 4 years with an adult sponsor. And the results that these families are experiencing, true testament to Juice Plus, that they are truly inspiring healthy living around the world. Things like they're saying no to fast food, they're eating more fruits and vegetables, they're getting sick less often, taking less prescription and over-the-counter medication. And I love to point out that this is the largest longitudinal study of its kind with over 1 million participants. This is a really, really exciting study. And then I want to just tell you for a second why I'm here. 13 years ago, I was introduced to Juice Plus by a specialist. At the time, my son was 1 and he was showing early signs of autism. He wasn't making eye contact. He was a super picky eater. It was almost like he was interactive as a baby. I didn't notice anything, but he did have eczema and colic, and some of the things that I know now were signs to be looking for. Him having issues with his gut and maybe being on the spectrum. Well, this specialist was such a blessing. So first of all, she did educate us about powerful foods, but you know what? We were eating primarily organic, and I felt like I was eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. But for some reason, his little body was still under attack. And so she was like, this is the best way to flood his body with plant nutrients and to get those toxins out. And so within a few months, he started making eye contact. He started reaching for foods he never would have touched. He actually ate a whole tomato, and he wouldn't even have touched that before just because of the texture. And, I started taking Juice Plus alongside him. I didn't want my baby experiencing something that I wasn't. What if it made you jittery? What if it made your, I used to have to take my prenatal, lay down and try not to throw it up. Like I was so sensitive to vitamins. And the first thing I noticed, I could take Juice Plus on an empty stomach and it didn't bother me. So that was big. And then within a few months, my skin cleared up. I was actually on 2 medications for migraines, and I'm so thankful to say that is 13 years ago. I have not had a migraine since starting Juice Plus, and I've had so many other benefits. But I want to give a little bit of time to Jessica and Andrea to share their stories because they have very inspirational stories. So I'm going to just stop my share here so we can see them a little bit better. I should have done that for me. Jessica, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hey guys, so I have some kiddos in the background, but yay for Juice Plus being kiddo friendly. Woohoo! Okay, and so does Andrea. Anyway, so you'll hear lots of kids in the next few minutes. Okay, so back in 2014, Jessica Simons, hi, I'm from Vegas. Back in 2014, that beautiful woman right there that just introduced me, April, she shared Juice Plus with me because I run a mama group on Facebook. And I was sad. I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna have to close the group down. I don't think that I can do this anymore because my husband thinks I need to go back to work. And my third child that I decided I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom for forever with, he was a year and a couple months old, and I still felt like I needed to be there. So I was super emotional, and she was like, hey, I think I can help you, but just let me know if this sounds like something that you would like, something that you would enjoy. And I said, all right, I'll take a look at it. But I had very briefly worked with Mary Kay, and I did not, or with another company, I apologize, shouldn't have said that, with another company, and I just wasn't pleased with it overall. And so I went ahead and dismissed it in my brain, but my husband actually, the one who told me not to do the other company, he really enjoyed it, watching the video that April sent, and I love April, so just getting to talk to her on the phone meant a great deal to me. So that was in December of 2014. Then in February, I got really, really sick. I met Carmen for the first time. She came to my house for a Super Bowl party, And I thought I was Betty Crocker, and I made everything from scratch and had a lot of people over. And I got really, really sick. And I was getting sick quite a bit before that, but it never put me in the hospital the way that this time did. I actually couldn't walk. I couldn't feel anything from the waist down. And I was very terrified. April was like, Jess, you've become septic. Like, this is not good. You know, and so she had come to visit me and was like, I can help you. Like, she came with her cooler with shakes in it and capsules. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is this woman doing? And she told my mom I can't eat certain things. And like, it was crazy. But we were all like crying because I couldn't walk. We thought I was going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. They tried to diagnose me with rheumatoid arthritis, saying that I might be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life, saying that I'd have to take all these medications and that I'd have to stop nursing my son. And my dream was to nurse him until he was at least 2. Well, I got to nurse him until he was at least 4, almost 4 years old, thanks to Juice Plus. And I never took any of the medications that they were telling me to take long term. So that was such a blessing. And I also really had bad energy issues. I was drinking a Venti Ice Latte once or twice a day when I managed a bank, and it was really bad. I was the Gold Card member. And so now I'm an Energizer bunny without all of that. I actually can't really stand coffee anymore. I love the taste, but it's harmful to my stomach. Like I'm just healthier now, and so I can't drink as much coffee. So it's a little bit sad, but I'm overall very happy. I don't get as sick as like I used to. And when I do get sick, it only stays with me for a very short period of time. So like 24 to 48 hours. I lost a lot of weight. I wish I could show you guys that picture, but if you want it, just let me know. Like I said, I was able to nurse a lot longer. My son is 4, and he had really bad chronic eczema. And for the most part, that went away. So that was huge for us. And my daughter no longer has fainting spells. So to say the least, that kind of propelled me. I got sick in February. I went to a conference, a Juice Plus conference in April. And from that point on, I met every fast track after that. And so now I'm at senior sales coordinator. And so that's only a couple steps away from the top of the company. And I've just decided to cruise just a little bit because I was like, hey, I can just sit here with this nice little paycheck. And just been sharing it with other people along the way. And so, of course, I want to continue to be a work from home mom. I want to travel. I want to help those in need. I want to retire early and help my husband to come home early and help my parents in their older age. And of course, help other moms. Like I think Amy McKee, I don't think she's on here right now, but she was just sharing with me how thankful she is that she has this business because her husband was talking about having her go back to work. And now she's just going to kick it up a notch. And she's so thankful that she has this option because she was crying to her husband saying, I don't want to go back to work. I don't want to leave my baby. He just did this last week and this yesterday. And so I'm just so, so thankful that I have this, this opportunity. I think that was it. Oh, and then just, acting, just really acting like this is a real job, because if I don't do that and I just kind of cruise all the time, then it's obviously not going to put that money in my pocket as nicely as I'd want it to. So I really do try and take this business seriously because it is so awesome to have. So anyways, okay, I think I'm over my time limit. Sorry, guys. I'll mute myself.
Thank you, Jess. Well, and I love that that was a good illustration of your progression. So I actually reached out to Jessica because I was like, I don't want this Nursing Mamas group to go away. I just started meeting friends. I had just moved to Vegas, and I was like, and then I could see her heart, and I was like, she really needs to know this is an option. So I actually led with the business with her, and so we're on a Join Our Mission call. So it's actually important to kind of understand how we all came into this business. So we're kind of starting with product story. Have Andrea share her product story, and then we'll go into a little bit more about the business side of it. But it's fun to know that it can be different for everyone. You can make a little of this, and that's kind of where Jess was at the beginning, and then it was like, nope, let's really make a lot of this. And so she decided that pretty quickly. And we get to have different seasons in our life too. So as things are busy and she's getting ready to send Caleb to school, she can take a little bit of time to do that and not have to feel like, she's got this 9-to-5 job that she has to be at. So I've loved watching your journey, Jess, and thank you so much for sharing. So Andrea, can I have you share your product story? And
Yeah.
a little bit have you share your business story real quick too.
Sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, because I tend to have a soft voice and I wear a microphone whenever I talk loud, so let me know. So I'm originally from the Midwest. I've lived here in Las Vegas since I was 15, so I won't tell you how old I am. But I used to work in the hotel industry and for 13 years. I did large groups, a really stressful job. Met my husband. We dated 7 years and got married. And then we had kids after he said he didn't want any. And I said, okay. And then he said, if I don't give you a kid, you're going to hate me. So I said, oh, okay, just one. And then we had 1, 2, 3. So I've got a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old downstairs, and I'm listening, like, are they killing each other? But Jax, my friend Jax. So we just, I used to be full-time at the gym, and now we own a boxing gym, We own a boxing training gym. We do kickboxing, personal training, all that kind of fun stuff. So we're around a lot of people that want to be healthy. So it was kind of a secondary thing for me with this, because I originally just went online because I had a doctor friend who, I don't know if he sold Juice Plus or if he just took Juice Plus. I was at his house and he goes, oh, here, give them to your kids. They're really good. I'm like, what is it? So he told me about it. And I said, great. And he didn't say he sold it or anything. So I just went online like I do. I'm like a Google queen. So I went online and I researched it and I found it and ordered it. And then I get this text from this girl. I'm like, I got you. I'm like, who is this person texting me? So I'm like, yeah, it's great. Thanks. And then down the line, she keeps following up with me. And then I realized it's Jessica. So I still didn't really talk to her for about a year. Was it about a year? Something like that. Anyway, so then I actually canceled because I didn't understand what I had. You know what I mean? You just don't realize what you have in your hands. So I just canceled it. And then she's just good. She went ahead and went the personal approach and just asked me questions, about my house and the kids and all of that stuff. So she goes, well, you can get them for free if you sign up with your husband. I said, well, okay. So that's what we did. And then I went to April's event, right? So I don't think I actually took anything until we went to that event. Anyway, so I went to April's event and met you guys. And I've always been leaning towards the crunchy, trying to be healthy. And my husband thinks I'm a little bit nutty because he's not doing the research that I'm doing. So anyway, so we jumped on board. We own business. It made sense. It's a good fit. And we want to, have the best supplements available to our clients. So that's one main reason we joined the business side, as well as, just being able to share with my friends and family too. I've got a huge family. There's 7 of us. My sister passed away a couple of years ago. And then I've got a lot of new, anyway, big family to share this opportunity with, and or just the supplements. Another thing is my daughter, who's 3 years old, has Down syndrome, and she needs to eat very specific healthy food. She cannot have gluten. We're trying to steer away from dairy, as well as me too, but a lot of things that affect her overall brain and all of this stuff. And I see Mo shaking her head. She's a nurse. She probably understands a lot more than even I do. I'm still learning. I'm on a Facebook page group that explains so much of what I don't know. So I feel like everything I've learned, I have so much more to learn. But the basis of it is getting this in her system, which she loves it. My 2-year-old love it. They steal the little chewables and run away whenever they can, and they're fast. So if I don't pay attention, they eat the whole bag. They will if they could. What else? Really, and my husband works a bazillion hours. We've had the gym for 14 years, I think. So I'm really trying to get myself, helping out more financially and being able to get him to stay home more. So I would love to be able to do that. So I'm at the beginning, and I'm very excited, and I'm going to try and follow the business model Jess has put forward in April, and I really want to learn, and I'm just all on board, and I want to get my tower garden. I'm excited. So, because I try to grow things and it doesn't work. So I actually do have houseplants that are surviving right now since December. So I'm very excited about this.
I used to do that.
But otherwise,
now I can do
what?
it. I used to be only succulent survive me, and now I can grow everything. So
I like that black thumb thing. I'm like, hey, that's totally me. So, but we're really excited to see where this takes us, and be able to tell you the next year or whenever and where we're at. So, I already reached my first promotion, right, Jess?
Yeah.
Yes. I got one more coming up. So yay.
I love it. And I love that you shared kind of, there's a lot there too in this story. So when you go on juiceplus.com, you will get assigned a random local rep. And so that's what happened. Andrea went on juiceplus.com, got assigned Jess, and then we got to build that relationship with her and then kind of feel out her life and what would be beneficial for her. And, she's got, her husband's incredible. She's incredible. We'd love to see him work less and be able to come home and help with all of those little kiddos that he stores. It's so sweet.
Hi, Dax.
So you can have a little bit of a goal or a lot of a goal, and really Juice Plus can fit any of that. So it's really, really fun. The things that we get to, the people that we get to meet. That's probably one of my most favorite parts of this business is the people that have been brought into my lives that are just such caring, authentic, heart-centered people, because for some reason, that's what Juice Plus attracts. So I feel so blessed by that. I'm going to share my screen one more time and we're going to wrap up here. Let's see if I can get this to work. All right. All righty. So let's talk about the company behind Juice Plus for a second. And I'm sorry if you guys can't, let's see if I can, oh yay, it shrunk it. Okay, I can work my computer, just not other people, so bear with me. Okay, Jay Martin founded the Juice Plus company almost 50 years ago, and his vision is to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. And I love that mission statement. This is why Juice Plus is sold the way it is, person to person, to help us realize our dreams. It is privately held and debt-free. The company has done $14 billion in sales since its inception, and it's on track to do $1 billion per year by 2020. It is a product-driven company. 80% of the Juice Plus purchase is by customers only who have no affiliation with the company at all. And then the other thing that's really awesome is over the years, the Juice Plus company has made breakthrough products and programs like Juice Plus, and then the Children's Health Study, and now Tower Garden. There are no territorial restrictions, and the Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries around the world. Juice Plus is the largest selling nutritional product in a capsule in the world, and the research is truly what sets Juice Plus apart. I love that the Juice Plus company also has a huge heart. So they have found ways to give back and make a difference. Juice Plus is the title sponsor for the St. Jude's Marathon each year. In 2016 alone, it raised $10 million for the Children's Hospital. The company is also donating Tower Gardens to every Boys and Girls Club across America, and that's over 4,000. And it's such an amazing thing when kids get to grow and see, plant a seed, see it grow, taste that fruit or vegetable they grew themselves. If you want to look up the Green Bronx Machine, it's an incredible program where they're really literally changing the face of the Bronx by letting kids who are in a food desert really get to grow their own things and taste fresh fruits and vegetables. They've even created a technical institute for students that have 100% of the graduates placed in jobs, and that's a really big deal. The company is also donating over 10 million complete meals through the Volunteers of America program. Okay, so how does it work? So it's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 a year to own. With your virtual office and personal Juice Plus website, you can run business from anywhere, from any device. I'm pretty much on my phone. It's my whole office. It's amazing. The company does so much for us. They manufacture Juice Plus, deliver it, bill, and collect from customers, and then pay us by direct deposit each month. We just share by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. There's no inventory to keep, and the only Juice Plus we touch is our own. All commission levels are permanent. And at the top position, families are eligible for benefits, including full medical, dental, vision, life insurance, long-term care coverage, disability, chiropractic care, prescription drug coverage, college tuition assistance for up to 5 members of your household, and holiday bonus and a monthly expense allowance. This is a Fortune 500 benefits package. It's incredible. There's also no quotas to meet or minimums ever. People can share a little or a lot, and they have the freedom to choose their own individual pace. This can be an extra part-time income, full-time income, or can even create long-term wealth and retirement strategies. Juice Plus is a consumable product, and it creates residual income. So this income continues as long as your customer and your team's customers are eating Juice Plus. Okay, next, how do we get paid? So first of all, the first way we get paid is retail sales profit. And this is the difference between the customer cost and of Juice Plus and the wholesale cost. Everyone gets to begin earning income right away. So I love that you don't have to do anything to get money back, or you can even get money back on your own order. And then commission, the second way we earn income is commissions, and there are 3 commission levels: 16, 14, and 22%. And the company has a program to help you reach that 22% level in your first 6 months. And then third are one-time and residual bonuses. So you'll receive one-time bonuses all along the way as you reach the next level and you can do fast tracks. And then the residual bonuses you receive as you build a team. Building a team creates exponential income. And it's like, kind of the best way to describe it, it's like a real estate broker who supports and trains a team of realtors. And the broker earns a portion of what each realtor does. And that's the same with our business. We receive a residual bonus because we have trained and supported our team. And then I want to kind of talk to you about the relationships that we have. We all have relationships with people who need to know more about the simple solution. When you're excited about a good movie or a book, you share it person to person, friend to friend, and that's exactly what we do with Juice Plus. And then we follow up on it with a resource. There's so many educational resources that our company puts out for us, and it's such a blessing, whether or not it's on inflammation or brain health. There's so many different, it's a whole library of education. And then we get customers and help them have a great experience. Then usually most people have a great experience and they're telling other people, they're not tired at 3 o'clock, or their skin is clearing up, or, their child is finally eating vegetables, things like that. And so they start telling others, and that's how you end up building a team. And then by building a team, you're able to share more and expand your influence. And so this is where I want to really just share with you why I'm working Juice Plus as a business. So at first we had a great experience, right? And you would think that I would kind of get that, but I was a busy restaurant owner. I was a very traditional business minded person, and I just couldn't kind of see this whole direct sales thing. And honestly, I just didn't really get it. And so for 4.5 years, we were Happy Juice Plus customers until I met my friend Michelle, who is so awesome and patient, and she invited me to one of her events, and I got to really see the heart behind the company and the research. I knew it was effective for us, but I didn't know about a lot of the research, and I got really passionate. I just kept sending people to her, and she said, "April, you're doing what I do. You don't need to send me your customers. You can have your own customers." I was like, no, I'm too busy. And she was lovingly patient with me, and I'm so grateful that she was, because I'm happy to say today, so it took her about a year to convince me to just take a look at it. And so I finally took a look at it, and I was really excited that there was just no pressure. I was too busy. I needed no pressure. And within my first 6 months, I fast tracked to the top commission level, and I was making about as much as it took me 5 years in my restaurant to make. And that was a huge aha moment for me. And I got really passionate about the business. And I'm really happy to say that today I'm a qualifying national marketing director. And in a couple months, I get to bring my husband home. He's been in the Air Force for 25 years, so he's retiring. But instead of taking a second job, he gets to come home and be with us and make up for those lost years, really, that he's had. My son is now 14. He's amazing. He's very bright and totally connected and funny and witty. And I can't imagine what it would have been like if we hadn't gotten introduced to Juice Plus. And it's going to be really exciting to see those boys, get to do all the things that they've been wanting to do for all these years. So that's why I'm here, really sharing about the business, because I'm just as passionate about the business today and the freedom it gives as I am with the product itself. So, okay, so money is made 3 ways. You may be thinking, can I do this? Am I too busy? Those sorts of things. And now I'm putting my littlest one here too. We get to work from home and do whatever we want to do, and look at LOL dolls. Oh, that's Lori. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so be really quiet. Okay, awesome. So money is made 3 ways. First is retail sales. Oh wait, not that one. Sorry guys. Can I do this? You might be asking yourself, is this something I can learn to do or add to my already busy schedule? Those are normal questions, and we've found that anyone can do this, even the busiest of people. And this is a simple system that's in place that you can set your own pace. And just like Juice Plus, it's a way to bridge the gap with nutrition. The virtual franchise is a way to bridge the gap with finances. I love knowing that my Juice Plus paycheck is a direct reflection of the lives that I'm changing. And, my story is compelling. My family story is compelling, but I get so emotional when I've changed an entire other family's future. Okay. And then, so we really just want to invite you, perhaps you've listened and thought about people that might be interested in sharing this with other people, or just hearing what we have to say. Maybe some of you thought this would be a fit for you, and that you're ready to join our mission and make some extra income, or a car payment, or take a family vacation, or pay off some debt. And then maybe some of you want to take it even further and create a full-time income, and maybe you need some retirement strategies, or just lifestyle strategies. Maybe you're young and you don't want to be stuck in a 9-to-5 job. Whatever your scenario is, we are all, so excited to welcome you into our community. Alongside us, you can share a little or a lot and impact lives. So we ask for you to please get back to the person that invited you to discuss what's next, and we're so happy to help you. And thank you so much for spending this time with us. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and jump off. And if you have any questions, again, get back to the person invited you. I will look at the chat really fast before I hang up and see if there's anything. Okay, all speaker stuff. Okay, thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Thanks, speakers, for sharing your stories. It was awesome.
Mom.